What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 4 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Thorek campaign. So as we saw last time, we have destroyed the capital of Clan Pestilence, as well as destroying Lord Skrulk's army, crippling the faction, and essentially destroying it. All of their armies that are left are going to probably suicide on our capital here, or on their previous capital here. They are in attrition already, and they don't really have any troops, so we can auto-resolve that, and they will go to their deaths next turn. What are we doing for this? Search any ruined settlement for treasure. Well, we can't do that yet unless we send our Thane out somewhere, or rather our runesmiths out somewhere, and I don't want to do that. We have a mission, recruit a lord. It doesn't appear to be timed, so we could do this at any time for extra oath gold. Well, that's swell. We don't need an extra lord right now. We do need to keep an eye on our various public orders, and I do want to see... Okay, you were headed to the Mine of Bearded Skulls because it's going to rebel, right? But it does have walls, so I'm not really worried. Alright, so that's fine. And we're mainly keeping you here because you get public order and growth and untainted. So this is all quite beneficial until we can level this in 2 turns. Okay, it's not too bad. We just... Oh, wow. Wait. How much did this cost? This is going to cost us 3,000. We're not really earning a lot of money, which I'm a little bit concerned about, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, I believe we can end this turn. We do have some unassigned skill points, but we are going to be holding those so that we can get our... our Anvil of Doom next level up, and let's end the turn. Let's see if we can destroy Clan Pestilence, and then see whether we hit the Southern Sentinels. I do want to destroy the Blessed Dread for good, but do we attack them first, or do we destroy the Southern Sentinels first? There's also this stuff. I don't know if there's rats in these ruins, but just judging by the fact that it's the Altar of the Horned Rat, it probably feels like there should be. Sometimes they're empty. I guess we'll find out. It's in the turn. Alright, there's the rebellion. Are these guys gonna siege? They are gonna siege, so we won't be able to heal. I hate when the AI does that. Like, it's literally just doing that to annoy you. It can't win a siege. Alright, the province, Lost Valley, rebellion, that's fine, we know about that. Crush the uprising. Oh! Wait a second, we get oath gold for crushing uprisings? Oh wow, so we could farm oath gold by forcing grudges. That's kind of interesting. Probably not what you would generally want, but interesting nonetheless. Alright, Mine of the Bearded Skulls. Despite the fact that we are in public order here, you're gonna go in here. Oh man, we might have to build a couple defending forces. Alright, fine. It's a little bit annoying because it's a considerable extra expense. What we could do, though, wait, do you need any more quarrelers? You only have 2, and you definitely need more quarrelers. Alright, so here's what we will do then ourselves. We will build up a couple quarrelers in this army, then when this rebellion has been seen off, i.e. when they die attacking the walls here, then we will simply transfer these quarrelers over to Thorek himself. Raid any region belonging to the Skaven. Interesting. Wait, that's another grudge? Oh, man, okay. Where are we gonna find a Skaven region to raid, game? Where? Okay, I don't like that grudge. And we are at what now? We are at 42, so now we just... Oh, wow, we just lost 2 public order. That really hurts. We really needed that public order. Okay, imminent rebellion, fire and smoke here, research rate from a student, and income from all buildings, local region. Well, that's all great. You are gonna get your Anvil, and then we're gonna go through the good stuff here. A greater Locus of Power, constant explosion casting deals damage. Well, obviously we're gonna have to get a free explosion. I mean, why the hell wouldn't we? Replaces Locus of Power. What the hell? What the hell was Locus of Power? I don't remember. Huh? Type constant, enemy affects enemies in range, target if casting. Enemy casters within range suffer minor miscast explosion when casting. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually do like that. Miscast base chance minus 15, shared cooldown for all master runes, and melee attack plus 8 and 8. Well, I guess we just go through this entire line. The alternative would be to save up for more points in 12 and go straight through to runic production lines. And now is the time where we would save for this stuff. I mean, it's all not bad. Ward save plus 5, Master Rune of Spite, passive ability. Oh, wait, this gives us a passive ability, Master Rune of Spite. Interesting, so we could take that off of you, sir, and we could give it to, for example, this Runesmith. that would be good, because I take it that the Runes of Spite don't stack. You can't have more than one, right? Okay, that's going to be really useful. Then we have 2 units with it. Anyway, how many do we hold? If this is at level 12, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So we could just avoid this. I mean, I feel like Thorek hasn't been having too much difficulty destroying jerks, at least right now. So maybe we just leave these and then hold the points to maximize this, right? So this will be 1, 2, and then 10, 11, 12, and then we'll be 1 point short, which is just fine. Yeah, let's do that. I like it. I like it, especially now that we have the Anvil. You are going to attack this army, obviously, and you're going to auto-resolve, and it's by itself, it's not even with the other army. Go.
Will be tested.
Yeah, things will be tested. Alright, you are now going... Hey, an Ancestor Rune. Vigor loss reduction. Ancestor Rune gives hit points, and entities cannot die while ability is active. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Huh. How does this work with Slayers? Okay, I gotta think about that one, because we don't have other than Slayers, there aren't a lot of units that die a lot, that I would feel like I would put this on, but anyway. Let's attack you.
Make them pay!
Make them pay. Because even though they should have been paying already. Auto-resolve this, please.
Fight for your old!
Alrighty, and let's see, Oathgold or Public Order? Oh, damn it. Are we still in our own province, or are we in an enemy province right now? Oh, man. I think we're... You know what, do this. Because I think this is just a buff on the army, right? It's not on the province. Yeah, it's just on the army itself. Ogre Mercenaries. Hey, alright, well, we'll go over there because we need to heal up, although... Are these guys fighting? Or are these guys heading towards us? Ooh, look, Locus here has his Helldrake back. Cute. Cute. I haven't actually used this unit before. You need to be destroyed.
Ogres, my lord. These brutish nomads are a strong...
Yeah, I know, but they're too expensive.
But do not underestimate them. They are hardy warriors and will cannibalize any foe that dares to cross them.
One more grudge of...
Alright, so first thing, we're going to move Thorek right here. We're not going to summon the Ekron. Ooh, Rune of Courage. Attribute Encourage. This unit provides leadership bonus to nearby allies. Okay, well, that's also useful. Man, we're getting a lot of these runes. Go figure. Go figure. Well, assign non-character unit. And income from buildings, we probably want to get that on somebody. Can you carry students? Yeah, you can, and thus you will carry one of these students. Dwarf Bride, income from all buildings. Do we need that on Thorek, though, or would we put it on you, sir? I think we would. You're going to have a Dwarf Bride, yes? And then what else? Adds explosive damage. Well, you don't need any other runes. You know what? Take the Dwarven Tattooist as well. And I think that's good. Thorek doesn't really need the reduction in time in Siege. It's not really helpful. Now, is there anything... You can get a Dwarf Bride as well, at least for now. Huh. So can these guys... These guys can't carry runes because they're not lords, they don't apply to the army, but they still have 8... 8 things that they could carry, or 8 ancillaries, eh? Pretty interesting. We can't give you any more runes, although we could... Gotta remember to forge some more. I just want to double check the items. Okay, there's nothing. There's so many slots for ancillaries, but not a lot to use. We should probably level you up, though, and I want to get scouting. So more magic items. Just keep spamming those magic items. And then I guess Master Rune of Spite will help dish damage out to everybody, right? Rune of Sanctuary. This is all a single line, unless I'm mistaken. It doesn't lock anything out, or at least it doesn't look like it does. And we were going to go through Strike the Runes next, but I feel like I want the -2 armor reduction. Anyway, you guys are good where you are. Unassigned skill points, that's on Thorek, that we don't really care about. Settlement, healing, or repairing. Subaton, I don't want to waste the money because we need to upgrade the Mind of the Bearded Skull next turn. Once it rebels, unfortunately, but yeah, whatever. Settlement upgrade available, skip that. Ooh, now that because of our grudges we have lost a little bit of public order, this place will eventually rebel, although... How soon will we upgrade Guacamole Crater? Ooh, not soon either. Damn, yeah, having lots of trouble with public order here. Interesting. Interesting. Place very different to the Lizardman. You... Nah, we're not gonna upgrade that, save it. We need a public order upgrade, like, quickly. Where is it? I feel like there should be one early on, Dwarven Emissaries. There's a Public Order one all the way over here, but it's only +1. Oh man, I guess we're gonna have to go for Dwarven Emissaries at first. Commandment of Steel, also additional -20% recruitment cost. I mean, what else is useful right now? Income is great. We need growth. I guess we could go for the growth instead. That'll mean faster upgrades, and it's not gonna take very long to get it up there. I don't really care about Diplo with other dwarfs, obviously. High King's Authority, rather. You know what? Yeah, we should probably head towards this, although 23 turns is pretty insane. We need to... I'm just looking for anything that's a cheap but good upgrade. Not really. I mean, this will take 8 turns for a 5% reduction in Dwarf Warrior units. It'll help, but it won't be super considerable. Let's go for the grow first. Grow our empire. I mean, we're only on turn for 13 after all. You are going to be fine. Let's end the turn. Let's destroy this little rebellion. Let's have our other rebellion come in, and then we need to figure out where we head to next. Are you going to declare war on us? Yes, you are. That is not surprising at all. We need to really finish up on this side, because now the Order of Lore Masters are going to attack us. Yeah, we are surrounded. I really like the start. I really like it because there's a lot of enemies surrounding it, and it's making it reasonably tough. Like, these guys are going to straight up attack the caverns of the Great Bat next, and it can't defend itself. It doesn't have walls, so this province will most likely go down. But I guess that'll be more grudges against the elves. In fact, I'm curious, how many territories do you have, Teclis? Rebellion I don't care about. Crush the Uprising, that's fine, we will do that. Ready for duty, a raiding. You. You have 4 provinces, or 4 territories, rather. Okay. Okay, we can deal. You, I guess this will be another auto-resolve. I'd love to fight it, but it's not enough enemies right now, and we need to move away from here. I'd also love to peace out with these guys. Oh, did they just lose their army? I don't even know if they did. But they're fighting Loke here. Maybe we'll wait for Loke here to kill them, because we really need to abandon the situation here. So we will demand payment. Let's say 500. Oh, fine, let's say 300. Moderate. There you go. We can't go down there right now. And, you know, I would love to take these territories, alter the Horned Rat and Marks of the Old Ones, if they're available. But because Teclis is attacked, we basically have to deal with him, so let's go. Let's proceed. You're attacking the Skavens, going to be an auto-resolve, very easy, very little casualties, very few casualties. We are going to go to... 700 money is not bad, but Public Order and Growth. But we still have this for 2 turns. You know what, I feel like I want the 700 money.
Cough up and clear off.
Even though that's... it's better. Crush the Uprising got 30 more Oath Gold, which is lovely, a standard of discipline, which we, you know, don't really care about, especially as the Dwarfs. It was already one of the more useless standards, but for the Dwarfs in particular, ouch. You're going to march stance all the way to Subaton. Hopefully we can jump up here, take care of this rebellion, then jump down and start dealing with the Lore Masters. It looks like Khalida actually reasonably likes us. Maybe we don't even kill her. I'm actually curious. If we go to objectives... Clan Pestilence. Oh, we do need to destroy Court of Libaras for a long campaign victory, or for a domination victory. Vortex victory is just the Lost Vault, but that's... Awakened, Blue Vipers, Scryer, Blessed Dread, Lore Masters, and Court of Libaras. Alright, alright. That's all pretty reasonable. You. I wonder if they attack us next turn or not. Well, either way, I think we should be able to jump up with Thorek. What's our grudges at? Still at 42. You are at level 10. Okay, gotta get to that level 12. Unassigned skill points, we're gonna skip through that. Great Book of Grudges, we don't care about the Forge. Do we need to forge anything else right now? I think we're still okay. We just need to get down here before we lose too many territories. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's proceed. Order of Lore Masters, you ready to go? War declared between Itza and Lanwapek. Alright, there we go. Oh, I would have loved to pick up the mercenaries. Okay, whatever. Let's see, taxes. It's time to rethink our tax policy. Raising taxes is never popular, but will serve our goals and ambitions. Keeping them as they are won't fill our coffers quicker, but has no negative repercussions. Lowering the taxes would be quite the unexpected move, but will surely be welcomed by many every 25 turns, So we can increase and cripple our growth in public order. You know what? We don't actually make a lot of money right now, so we don't actually really need the taxes. I feel like I'd rather lower the taxes for now. Minus 10% is not going to be a lot of money. We might drop to negative, but after we get rid of this lord, that won't be the case. So I think it's worthwhile. Lower taxes for now. We didn't even drop negative. That's perfect. Establish a trade agreement with the Southern Sentinels, which we are able to, eh? What if they survive? What if the Blessed Dread doesn't manage to kill them? The Lokir, you would be a huge disappointment if you failed in doing that. But it is 1,000 gold. How much money would they give for a trade with them? Wait, we can't even trade with them. It's locked. We don't actually have a... we can't get through to them. Okay. That wasn't pointless at all. Fine. You, Thorek, are going to... Oh, you can't jump here. I was hoping you could jump straight here. Okay, well then. Instead, you're going to have to march stance. In fact, wait, don't march stance. For one turn, go into Valea's will. Get a little bit of extra public order and growth here. Why not? Go right there. Now we're negative, but barely. Barely negative. Mine of the Bearded Skulls, you are still not ready for upgrade, but so close. So close. Yeah, go into Valea's will, keep healing, and then we'll take out this. Will this be worthwhile? No, they're in attrition because they're in... Wait, why are they in attrition? Shouldn't their encampment make them immune to attrition? This is because they're in the mountain, but... That's really weird. Raiding camp should fix that, unless... Yeah, it says immune to attrition right there, but I guess not mountain attrition. Is this normal? I don't remember this. I haven't played the Dwarfs in a long time, and I obviously don't really care about Dwarven territories in general, so not something I'm super familiar with. Let's just take a quick look at the forge here for a second. We can't get any of this, but I would like... where are the runes? Right here. Is there another useful rune that we can get early on? Especially a character rune. We could get one of these to power up Thorek, or... What do we have here? Causes terror when fighting against green skins. Is there an anti-elf rune? Because we're going to be fighting elves. Master Rune of Immolation, that's another an artillery unit. It sort of protects the artillery from other things. Nah, that's okay. Rune of Dismay around self-speed charge, bonus charge speed. Causes fear, which is decent. 15 physical resistance for an assigned non-character unit is quite swell. Gonna make a unit even more capable of defending itself. Then with the perfect vigor, quite nice as well. Don't really care about the magic resistance though. What's gonna be better? These are the character runes. Do we really need Thorek's Master Rune of Gromroll right now? Master Rune of Flight will give us an extra magic missile, and it's a free attack. You know what, I feel like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try it. I've never liked magic missiles, but if you get a... if you line up your hero in a decent position, it can be useful, so let's do that. I just feel like I have to spend the Oath Gold. If it's just sitting there and not doing anything, it's just like a... I don't like the wasted opportunity. Let's get you the Master Rune of Flight for now. You know what, maybe you have enough stuff. Maybe we'll get the Master Rune of Flight to... No, you know what? No. Keep it on Thorek. Why on Thorek? Because this guy's going to get his Master Rune of Spite in a few levels. Alright, let's do that. And go. And then next turn we will destroy this little army. And then we will start fighting the elves, which is very appropriate. And then we can send you out to grab those mercenaries. I just want to double check. Public order. We're at 57, minus 138, minus 5. Minus 5, that's with the lowered taxes. That's insane. And that's with the lowered taxes and with the Venerate the Ancestors. Yeah, I feel like we really need to start deleting these barley fields and replacing them with public order buildings. Wow, Dwarfs. Wow. It's mostly probably because of the growth Oh! Dwarf main settlements don't get +1 public order like a lot of other factions do. Oh, that's fascinating. That is indeed fascinating. Okay, then. Also unfortunate, but Okay, well, end the turn. Let's proceed. There we go. There's Tech. Let's see a little freaking elf. Okay, well, we can't do anything about this. Damn, look at this. Look at all the magic he has already. What level is he? He's level 10. He's about on par with us. Alright. Wait, did you really sack it? Ah, no, there we go. They took it over. While he's there, though. Alright. Alright, yeah. Yeah, elf. Alright, settlements, Caverns of the Great Bad. We will deal with it. Raiding. You guys are about to die. Elgi Thieves Grudge. Yeah, exactly. They sacked it and then they took it over. Resting Grudge Face. Resting Grudge Face? That's pretty good. I love it. Erase the banners and defeat Teclis. Okay, we will do so. Province capital, or central spine of Sotek is going to rebel as well. We are going to... Can it defend itself? Against the rebellion it can. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so here's what we do. First, you are going to jump right... Need to jump right beside these guys. Ooh. Right here. Hopefully this is in range.
You know now.
There. Then, we're going to have you attack them, and we'll have Thorek support. They're not going to move away, they'll just die. Because they're a garrison. Yeah, this is obviously an auto-resolve. I want to fight with Teclis. This is not worth fighting. Yeah, we barely took any damage. What's our losses to this? It is 96. You are going to drink to victory, though. Oh, 1,000 gold. It's useful, but drink to victory for now. Alright, then... Alright, that's been crushed. We got a Warrior Bane, which is also quite nice. And a Brass Cleaver. Ooh. And a Teller of Tales. Well, you don't get any of this. Brass Cleaver and... Well, keep the Teller of Tales, though. Alright, then I want you to go to Thorek. I want you to give him your Quarrelers. And then I want you to personally go into Valea's Will. And then Thorek, who's now at level 11, is going to proceed to attack Teclis as soon as he possibly can. I'm willing to bet Teclis is going to attack this province, but honestly, even if he takes it, as long as he sits there, if he dies, he dies. This target is a grudge, yeah, or that is the target of a grudge. That's fine. I'm really excited to fight Teclis, so I'm just trying to book it towards the actual battle. What do you do again? You are an Ancestral Blood Grimnir, so you're a good fighter. Will we ever actually use you as a lord? I'm not entirely sure. I'm just wondering whether we should go and make you into like a Mason Lord, which is kind of weird considering you have fighty stats. Maybe we wait until we can recruit a lord that is just... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll wait. I think we'll wait. You can't jump anymore, right? Yeah. No. Alright, we will skip the assigned skill points. We will not upgrade any... No, we will upgrade a settlement. We will upgrade you. Finally, Mine of the Bearded Skulls. There we go. Then we won't care about any more rebellions. Unassigned skill points once again. Imminent rebellion in Central Spine. That's fine. And then we end the turn, and then hopefully... Alright. What do we have here? Oh, they have a rebellion and they're under siege. So then they'll have to choose. Do they attack this place, or do they get attacked by us? Chaos Corruption. For 3,000 money, eh? Well, we already have such huge public order problems that... I'm going to take the money. I almost never choose that, but whatever. There we go. Treasury 750, crush the uprising. Oh, we will. We will. Alright, we are heading towards our next tech. Gotta get that fight with Teclis going. Province Rebellion. You, my friend, are... You really can't jump over here? Really? Okay, so the problem with this... I guess... Alright, what if you switch to... If we go here, we should be able to jump over, right? Actually surprised that we can't, but okay. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna go here instead. And then we'll jump here next turn. Damn. That, the positioning of the enemy was a little bit inopportune for us. Oh well.
Keep your beard.
Almost. I was just excited to fight Teclis. You are gonna go over and talk to the tyrants over there. Now. What else can we upgrade? We can upgrade Subaton, but I think we're better off saving and upgrading Wakesel instead. Although, this will get us an easier access to public order building. Yeah, maybe that's more worth it. Yeah, despite the cost. Alright, fine. And then what's going on over here? Ooh, yes, public order, please. Damn, Scrat Mine. Plus 400 money per turn. Or 300 for the straight-up trinket maker, but we need the public order, don't we? It's so expensive. Or we could do 2 public order. I'd really love the money, but... Oh man, at minus 423... Do we just keep it? You know what? I think we still take the trinket maker. Unfortunate though it may be. And just upgrade this as soon as possible. Nah, alright, at least we have some growth here. How much does this increase growth? I'm not willing to spend 2,000 gold just on a basic building, but yeah, just go for the money. Unassigned skill points, you are still not ready, but you will be as soon as you fight Teclis. I would have loved for you to have your other abilities when you fight Teclis, but it's all good. Imminent Rebellion... Isn't this the Rebellion? I thought this was the Rebellion. Why is it imminent? Oh, I guess they're still negative, okay. Let's end the turn then. And we'll jump over. Oh, he has another army here. Isn't that cute? We're gonna kill them both. Ooh, in fact, what we could also do is... he killed that rebellion for us. Very nice. We got a bunch of oath gold out of it. Alright, so here's what we want to do before we jump. Because most likely it'll mean both armies will attack us. First of all, I want to get rid of these regular miners and put in the Regiment of Renowned miners. Yes, it's going to cost us money. Ooh, hello. We have Giant Slayers available and regular Slayers available because of the grudge things. If they weren't so incredibly expensive, I would get them. Although, honestly, they're not that much more expensive than, or at least the regular Slayers aren't that much more expensive than the unit of Ekron miners, but the mining blasting charges are obviously obnoxiously good, so I think we still need to get those. And if we had the money, I'd probably get one unit of Slayers, but that's fine. Yeah, our money is in a bad way, folks. Let us jump. Let us jump over. You already have the Brass Cleaver. And you have a Seed of Rebirth. What then? Take a look at you for a second. You've leveled up. I was going to get you Strike the Runes as well. Let us then get the... let's get one level into Rune of Negation, just in case we need to buff somebody up and prevent them from getting wrecked. Yeah, alright. I was going to Retinue Valet for more magic item steelies, but that's okay. Let's do that, and then we will also give you your own Brass Cleaver. Ooh, or do we give you a Warrior Bane? We probably benefit more from the Brass Cleaver. And then Enchanted Item, you can't have any. You can't have any of these. Can we get you a rune? We can if we forge one. Alright. The Forge. I guess we're gonna go for character runes some more. I love the fact that the elves attacks. That's super, super fun. You are gonna get... There's nothing all that cool here. What is this? Enables dazed contact effect, reduced speed and melee defense. Probably better getting the Master Rune of Gromrel and just giving that to Thorek and then trading for the Rune of Spite. Why not? Why not? I'm pretty sure Thorek can still kill Teclis with reasonable ease. You are going to... Oh, damn. Switch to the Master Rune of Gromrel. There we go. It'll take one turn, but... we are going to now jump. Are you telling me you can't jump over here, over these mountains? Oh, no, you can. Okay. The question is, where do we go? Oh, we can't get quite close enough to here to help defend, so they will probably attack us. Oh, well, what can you do? Jump right here. We'll let them take it, I don't care. We're still behind walls, so we can actually hurt the enemy army. Which is fine. And then we can just destroy them immediately after, and then there will be no Teclis to speak of. I do maybe want to get... despite the cost, and I know that I said that I wanted this, we'd have go 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4, so we can get one of these. Let's get the extra cooldown. It's more uses of various runes. Yeah, let's get the cooldown. I mean, we're obviously going to get them both, but in preparation for the fight with Teclis. Alright, unassigned skill points, don't care. Lord not moved, that is a you, fella. You are going to go into March Stance. You're going to go all the way to these Tyrants. Okay, settlement upgrade available, unassigned skill points, that's all fine. Wait, which settlement upgrade is available? Ooh. We can't afford it right now. We need to get rid of this Lord after he does this. Okie dokie, let's get to it. Finally, Teclis. Time to get our revenge. You're gonna attack, we're gonna hurt your army, and then we're gonna kill ya. Fight battle. He's not gonna lose this just because of his magic, and we're not gonna bother making this a cinematic battle for obvious reasons, because his army is tiny. Alright, here we go, here we go. I really wanted a cinematic battle with Thorek, but hopefully we can do that with his other army. Okay, he does have 2 units here. Quarrelers. A lot of this is going to be you guys. Like, a real lot of this. You're gonna go here, and I guess you are going to go... Well... Okay, wait. Do this here. We'll do this... here. We need to make sure that all the towers are active as much as possible. Are you in the tower? Not really. Let's do that. Let's do that. You might need to be up here to defend against the Frostguard Phoenix. That's going to be an issue. There's not really anything we could do about it, to be perfectly honest. And then you're going to go here, miners. You're going to go here, miners. You can defend against these guys, like... You know what? Spread out. Spread out like so. And then you guys can help out... somewhere. I don't know where you're going to be needed most. Honestly, it might be needed most here, because we know that the Swords Masters are here. You know what? Probably better off making sure that the Swords Masters die. Even if this place falls, it won't matter, right? Let's move you guys up a little bit more like so, then. And then we'll move you guys up more central. Like that. And then you guys can defend against Frostheart Phoenix. Like so. Start battle and go. What is this? Alright, Tekla is going to cast a bunch of annoying stuff. I don't believe we could take down the towers, can we? Yeah, it's unlikely. It's unlikely. You guys all attack those Swords Masters. Or maybe attack the Phoenix. How much damage are you going to do to the Phoenix? Can you attack Tekla? Nice, behind that stupid tower. Attack the Phoenix. You guys can attack whatever you damn well please. I doubt you're going to bring down the tower, but at least try... Oh, are they actually getting their ranged units up here? Fun. Fun. All three of you attack the tower. Phoenix is not really taking much. You three. Fire on... Well, I guess start with the High Elven Archers, but make sure that you kill the Lore or the... yeah, the Swords Masters afterwards. Alright, the High Elven Archers should be done. I should probably switch targets to the Swords Masters instead of the Phoenix anyway. Alright, just like so. How are you doing, towers? 15. Oh, maybe we could have actually brought that one down. Maybe. Alright, you keep attacking. You know what? Switch targets to the Swords Masters as well. And defeat their elite units. This was kind of a foolish move by Teclis, but once he starts casting his magic on us, it's obviously going to become a lot more problematic. I do want to switch the towers to attacking Teclis personally. Ooh, here comes a fireball. Cute. Enemy siege equipment has been destroyed, so we did manage to actually pull that one off. You switch to Teclis, you switch to Teclis. All three of you are going to switch to the Swords Masters. Question. Can Swords Masters still block ranged attacks with their swords, all fancy-like, if they're carrying a ram? I saw this guy lift up his sword, so I'm going to assume that yes, they can. Alright. Swords Masters are nearly dead. The Frostheart Phoenix is about to drop, which is going to be damage. We're going to need to try to prevent it from killing our archers or quarrelers. Alright, yeah, you're going to drop among these guys and you're going to start doing that damage. Alright, well, the Swords Masters are going to be dead either way. Alright, you guys. You're going to do this real swell. How are we doing out here? You want to attack this? I don't know what you can do about the Frostheart Phoenix. Actually, don't surround it. Just stay where you are. Enemy units are coming. Is Teclis going to go up the wall? He's sort of sitting here. Oh, the Swords Masters are done for. All right, you attack this. You guys switch targets. You guys, can you attack these spearmen that are coming up here while they're there? I think that's pretty decent. If you can, you should be able to, right? Go here. Turn off guard mode. Turn off skirmish mode. Go right here and attack these spearmen. Just fire on them. I really feel like there should be a way to, like, an easier way to have units that are on walls fire here. Like, why? I just get down from the stupid wall. Oh, no, they look to be lining up to fire now. Yeah, we need to help out these dwarf warriors, obviously. There we go. Now they're firing. In fact, wait, can you fire on Teclis? How much armor does he have? Can't select him. 15. Okay. Fire on Teclis. He has healing as well. Okay, maybe we probably don't want to be firing on Teclis then. Alright, fire on these spears. You guys, move away from this. Miners should be able to take care of those units. You guys, go and reinforce our line here. These dwarf warriors should be able to take care of this one unit of High Elven Archers. Alrighty, and now it's just a matter of waiting, because we can't really do anything. You guys are firing, right? Slowly killing that Only killing that spear. Alright.
For the ancestor gods.
Alright, everybody keep doing your thing. We really are going to have a problem bringing down this Phoenix. What's the armor of the Phoenix, like 80? Yeah, it's 80. The miners would actually help here because they do armor-piercing damage. What's your armor pierce at, by the way? Missile strength is at... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Weapons... ammunition? Where do you check missile armor piercing? Oh, it's right here. Missile armor piercing damage 10. It's actually not that bad.
Once unite!
Alright, you guys are doing okay. You are probably firing and... Yeah, we're probably taking a lot of damage to our own units. Keep doing this, please.
Where is Queen Helga? This isn't the grudged throne.
Actually, these guys are doing okay killing that Phoenix, even though they're also doing okay at killing our own units. In fact, move away over here. We will send the miners in instead, who are fairly weak, but I'd rather the miners go die than our lord here.
Move to attack!
Once the enemy army is just the Phoenix and Teclis, it's going to be a lot easier just by virtue of the amount of enemies we... Ooh, yeah, you keep moving away, keep moving away. No, don't rout. Are you terrified? Yeah, you're terrified. Really? Dwarven terrified? Come on. Alright, the Spearman unit is gone. Everybody target the Frostfire Phoenix and see if you can't bring it down. Mostly because it's at half HP and it's a big target. And it's also probably doing a lot of damage. Yeah, I know the Teclis is also dishing it out, but what can you do? Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Who will die first, the miners or this guy? You guys stay down here. Stay down here. Don't die up there. How are we doing over here as well? Alright, Dwarf Warriors, we really need you to help out with this matter. Frickin' Teclis. You guys proceed here. In fact, go kill this unit. Alright, how's that Phoenix looking? It's just about to go down. Oh, man, Teclis. I think you done goofed here, buddy. I think you done goofed. I was not expecting this to be any kind of victory, just by virtue of the amount of magic that Teclis had access to. He appears to have been spamming Flock of Doom on us quite a lot, but it wasn't enough, I think. You gonna come down and fight the Lord here? Alright, well, just a simple matter of surrounding and killing you now. Everybody else, kill these units. We don't need armor-piercing miners against the against Teclis, so yeah, you guys just chase him now. How are we doing out here? Nice, nice, keep killing that unit. Turn off guard mode. Range units, line up, kill Teclis. It's a simple matter of killing Teclis now. It doesn't matter even if we take damage, because Thorek is also poised to retake his position. You guys, just get ready to catch Teclis if he tries to run. I don't want him to move away next turn. Might as well just straight up kill him if we can. We're almost out of ammunition on our quarrelers, though. All right, now that he's caught, try to prevent him from running. I don't even care about how much damage we do to ourselves. Just kill him. Surround him and kill him. And I'm gonna speed this up in a couple seconds. We'll have a nicer fight with his reinforcing army, I guess. How are you doing? Still alive, eh? You guys stay here. Miners, one of you attack this, the other one attack this. And we'll speed it up to max. He got out. Damn it, Teclis. We're not gonna be able to catch him. Elves run faster than dwarves. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe he won't be able to move so far away that that Thorek can't catch him next turn. Alright, end the battle. Heroic victory. Oh, silly AI. Oh, we didn't even lose that many forces. How much damage did Teclis do here? You can't mouse over stuff in this menu? Okay. Come on now. He attacked us. And that's the funny thing about all this, too. Alrighty. Ooh, 1,000 oath gold. Public order. No, I think I'll take the money because we are in the negatives. Alright, where are you able to run away to, Teclis? Oh, was the army just straight up destroyed? I couldn't see where it moved away. The army can't have died, could it have? Weird. War fervor? No, we can't afford that. Risk Morrsleeve's wrath. Your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by Morrsleeve's glare. Alright, risk Morrsleeve's wrath. Let's see. Turns to complete 15. Sign a non-aggression pact with for 500 gold? Probably not worth it. I really hope Khalida... You know what, Khalida, you know what?
Very well.
I'm just not going to... I'm not going to annoy you. At least not for now. I know we have to destroy, but let's do non-aggression for... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't want her to attack this stuff.
Summon me if you dare.
You, go here.
Move.
Let's talk with tyrants. Is she fighting Loki here? What is she actually doing?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Cautiously entering the Ogre Mercenaries camp, you realize it is not just a single Ogre tribe that have arrived, but 3 separate tyrants marching their armies as one. Furthermore, it appears that each tribe has its own combat preference, the likely reason they have grouped together. A reasonable bribe should be enough to convince one of the 3 tyrants to lend you some of the tribe's considerable fat-laden muscle. Well, there's only one choice. We're dwarfs, therefore we need cav. The right of ogrehood to break Mournfangs is vehemently observed by the Horned Guts tribe, masters of the heaviest shock cavalry in the world. There we go. And they are now recruitable. Now, so here's my question. Are they recruitable for any lord? Yes, they are. Perfect. So we don't actually need to keep you on then. While we're losing money, you're gonna get out. Alrighty, and now we're positive. Probably not for long. Okay, so here's what we need. I know I said I wanted public order, but I think we need money more than public order. What does iron do, other than money? We need more money. We need so much more money. Okay, anything else upgradable while we have the cash? So, public order. It hurts. It hurts so much. Oh, we can upgrade this as soon as we have the cash. Okay, okay. Let us attack the caverns of the Great Bat, then. Wait, I just want to see... Oh, man. You know what? I think we're going to have to make this a fight. Oh, but the armies here are garbage. I want to get a cinematic battle going, but this is all just so not worth fighting. We could even auto-resolve this. This is how weak it is. Man, oh well. You know what? I'm going to fight this just for the fun of it. Because we're running out of time in this episode already. You know what? I'm just going to make this a cinematic battle so we can see the slaughter of the elves. Because we couldn't get one against Teclis, so fight battle. Hopefully he'll come back. Alright, here we go. Now, we know that there's not going to be much of a challenge here, but at least it's, wait, with these, is it more or less a full stack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not quite a full stack, but, you know, getting there, I suppose. Alrighty, so obviously we're going to start off with the explosive bombardment of the enemy. Meanwhile, I was about to say every dwarf is preparing their grudge face, but I suppose every dwarf might have resting grudge face, so here we go. We are going to focus the archers down first because they're probably going to be the most annoying units here. The spearmen are really not strong enough to do anything to us. Ooh, and it looks like the enemy is close enough to now finally start firing. Now, let's just take a look at the setup we have going for our own army. Once again, it's a little bit similar to... Imperial setup with the Quarrelers firing through this square here, or not the Quarrelers, rather the Thunderers firing through the square. Obviously, we're not going to get a lot more of those. We do benefit from getting a bunch of Quarrelers. Most likely, we'll eventually replace these Thunderers with just straight up more Quarrelers because that's Thorek's thing, and then we will use a little bit more artillery, like basic artillery, instead of even more Quarrelers. So the Thunderers are going to go into a different army, but for now we do still fire through the gaps like that. Otherwise, it's pretty simple with Thorek and the Iron Breakers out front. They are so damage resistant that they are pretty good in terms of being just out front to take the brunt of the enemy assault. And then we can keep the rest of our units back to minimize casualties, especially as the Dwarf Warriors are reasonably... I mean, they're damage resistant, but they're still, they're still a basic unit. They're still quite weak. They're actually very strong for a low-tier infantry unit, but hey. Anyway, here comes the enemy battle line. They are actually able to approach us, mostly because we've been firing our ranged at the enemy range, or at least our explosive range at the enemy range, and it looks like well, I've got grudges on the mind, people, but no, the Iron Breakers and their position paid off with Thorek and the Iron Breakers, who are going to get charged first. I don't want to send Thorek out here alone, because I don't do that thing where you get a lord to get surrounded by the entire complement of enemies, because the AI is stupid, and I don't like that, because I think it's a little bit cheap, but I'm perfectly fine with doing this with with Thorek and the Iron Breakers, because that's, you know, an actual unit, not just a Lord A. And plus, if we had more Iron Breakers, like if we had 3 units of Iron Breakers, then there would be 3 here. So this doesn't really change our tactics. Anyway, here they come. We are going to drop down a Rune of Wrath and Ruin right on top of them. There we go. These guys must really be enjoying exploding those elves. And there we go, the grudge... Damn it. Iron Breakers. I keep wanting to call them grudge somethings. I can't wait for us to get grudge rakers, so I will be less confused. But anyway, they're still chucking their satchel charges at the spears. Let's check up on the rest of the battle. The enemy spearmen have arrived. The main enemy force is primarily spearmen. I think it's one unit of rangers or something like that. Yeah, they're already dead, though. And otherwise, it's just a bunch of spears. We haven't even really let the rest of our army go anywhere or do anything yet. It's just primarily our range units firing at the enemy and our line holding, but that's just fine. Alright, let's watch some dwarf versus spear action, because we're not really going to get much otherwise in terms of this battle. We are going to use our great weapon, dwarf warriors, to surround the enemy and hit him in the back. Not that we really need to, but hey, at least it's something. Like I was saying earlier, I just really wanted to get at least one cinematic battle going. Alright, there we go. Looks like our Thunderers are supporting the Iron Breakers, who are still throwing their satchel charges. And their resolve is definitely failing against Ironbreakers. Now, over here, we have a one-on-one... Oh, no, not a one-on-one anymore. But I do want to point out that this one Dwarf Warrior unit has lost, 33% of its HP, whereas the Spearman unit has lost less. This surprises me. I would have thought that one-on-one, the Dwarf Warriors would have been superior, but in terms of stats, 42 and 58 versus 34 and 44. So, in terms of melee attack and defense, the Spearmen are quite a bit better. Fairly significantly. Obviously, they have barely any armor compared to the Dwarf Warriors, so there is the difference there. They've only killed 13, but they have done a lot of damage. And look, these guys are dropping to half HP, even with the Longbeards coming into support. I was originally going to have these guys move around and then attack the range units, but it looks like our grudge throwers, there we go, something with grudge in it, have actually taken care of business there. Otherwise, Thorek's done a decent job. Let's see, how many kills has he gotten right now? 83, not too bad. Probably more than the individual unit, with the possible exception of the Iron Breakers. You gotta love watching those satchel charges go. They've got 82. Thorek's at 85. Alright, so it looks like Thorek is still winning. Well, I mean, I don't count the grudge throwers, because that's unfair. Now, funnily enough, I told Thorek to attack the enemy princess multiple times, but unfortunately couldn't quite accomplish it, because the enemy army kept routing and coming back like they're doing right now. Now, of course, that the enemy army is more or less broken, Thorek is mostly out here himself, and I guess we can just watch him here. This is sort of the debut battle for the Anvil of Doom here. The battle is indeed lost, guys. Don't even bother with this. I feel like maybe there should be more lightning effects around the anvil, not just that of... Oh, there we go. There we go, that looks nice. Oh, that looks really cool when he casts another rune and the entire blob explodes. I did once again tell him to go and attack the princess, but A, he's really, really slow, but, you know, dwarves, not surprising, and B, she's a ranged unit and is quite fast, so... Alright, slowly trundling along, being carried. Oh, exploding that one up. I like how he stopped just to... Screw this guy in particular. Oh, man. Okay, and over here we have a one spearman unit that's about to rout, and I think it's just the princess left alive. And oh, is this still that same spearman unit that was fighting this dwarf warrior unit? I think it is. Huh. I think they've routed and then they might have come back. I think I told these dwarf warriors to chase them down, but obviously dwarves can't chase anything because they're, you know, incapable of it. But oh well. Here we go. A battle's just about to be over. It looks like we can see the princess's leadership drop because the chain rout is here. I think army losses were sufficient to make this complete. Now, we didn't obviously take very much casualties or take much damage with the exception of that one unit of dwarf warriors. I just really wanted to see a fight. Plus, get that debut of the Anvil. So there we are. Alrighty, that went about as we expected. 54 units lost are really not anything. I mean, it's actually a little bit more than I thought that there would be. I'm reasonably happy that the enemy actually was able to breach our line, but obviously, otherwise, it was a pathetically easy battle. I just really wanted to get at least one cinematic battle this episode, and this was the only choice. Anyway, now we've retaken the caverns of the Great Bat, and we should be at level 12 now. So, several things. You are going to go into public order again. We're going to repair you, even though I don't really like wasting that cash. Level 12 means we go Fiery Temper, cooldown for Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin, and Fear. Then we have 3 skills to spend. We have a constant affects allies in range melee attack, as well as a passive ability of Master Rune of Stromny, Redbeard for Runesmiths. Oh, that's fascinating. That's the rune that we currently have on, I believe, our Iron Breakers to increase their damage, because they're already so defensively difficult to deal with for our enemies. So I think what we'll do is we'll go Exacting Standards for the Free Master Rune. This also means that if we keep Thorek with the Iron Breakers, we can put the Master Rune of Stromny on somebody else. Then we will get Runic Talismans, which gives us a passive ability, Master Rune of Spite, as well as a Master Rune of Grugny. Gotta remember that all these runes don't most likely stack, unless somebody knows the fact that they do stack. Rune of Burning for Bolt Thrower units. Flaxen's Rune of Seeking Anti-Large Projectiles home in on targets for Grudge Throwers. And armor missile damage plus 50% for Quarrelers. Yes. Okay, well, we were just talking about needing that. Oh, man. I guess we'll go for one more turn before Rune of Spite, because I really feel like I want this. Although, nah, you know what? Screw it. Master Rune of Spite. Never mind. Fiery Temper, Exacting Standards, Master Rune of Spite for the second one, and then we'll go Runic Production Lines for Frenzy for the entire army. Beautiful. We just got a pretty massive power spike, and then over the next few level ups we can go Veteran Anvil Guard, Proven Tools, and Ordinary Overseer. Although I'm not even sure whether we're going to build... I mean, construction cost, it's good early game, but can we justify the point when there's a lot of other stuff to get? And how close are we to venerating one of the gods? Which is the Runesmith god? Balea, Grimnir, Thungni, Morgrim. This is artillery. Ah, there we go. Thungni. Item drop chance plus 10, plus 10% movement. Oh, this is actually quite pathetically weak. I think I looked at this in another episode and I was just like, why is this so weak? And now I'm looking at it again and thinking it's weak again. Because Venerate Smednir and magical attacks and plus 8 armor for the entire army, as well as enemy magic resistance. Why is this veneration like so much better than this one? Am I crazy here, or does it not add up just how much better this is than this? And like, this is too specific. Untainted plus 4 for only local province. Pretty trash. Plus 5 weapon strength. It's okay, but it's not much. And I mean, it's okay, better fighting at vampires, but otherwise, meh. Plus 5 melee attack for the entire army, pretty decent, and plus 5 missile resistance for the entire army. Once again, decent. So Grimnir and Smednir are both really good. And then Valea is not great. Middle of the road. Missile defense, melee defense rather, and plus 100% for Dwarf Miners and Iron Breakers units for satchel charges. So Grugny is okay. Grugny is definitely okay, but not amazing. But definitely great for somebody that has a ton of miners and iron breakers. But generally speaking, I feel like Grimnir and Smednir are just outright so much better than most of the other choices. Anyway, I am digressing. We are essentially out of time this episode, so I am going to have to call it. That was the only cinematic battle that we could find, but you know, it is what it is. Next time, since these guys declared war on us, we are going to move through Sentinels, Chambers of Visions, and then probably just try to destroy the faction going all the way to the Great Turtle Isle and destroying the various territories here. I think there are... Wait, are there 2 or 3? He hasn't taken Mud Isles? Is he crazy? So he went and took the Golden Ziggurat, ignored the Mud Isles, and then went over here towards the Sentinels and the Chambers. Maybe they started fighting each other, and this is why the AI did that, but that's weird. Unless I'm mistaken and Mud Isles is not, in fact, a part of the Great Turtle Isles, but I'm pretty sure that it is, because it's not part of the Copper Desert. Huh. Well, either way, hopefully, even if we didn't find a decent cinematic battle this episode, we will find one here when we assault the enemy capital, and I believe that should be a capital that has a bunch of extra units in it, so it should be a tougher battle, though obviously we'll still be using artillery and stuff. But anyway, at least we've reached the milestone of buffing up our lord. I also got to try to remember next episode to complete the search any ruined settlement for treasure, so hopefully we can send a lord out there, because we do have a summon a lord thing for 20 oath gold. We got more runes to craft as well, which I'll take a brief look at between the episodes. And then anyway, more elf killing next time, so stay tuned for a very good time. All glory to the algorithm. Whatever I usually say about likes and comments, and thanks for watching.